Welcome, everyone.
Hello, it is Saturday night. Time for FOC, Final Order Cutoff, or the Last Call. This is the show where we tell you what orders you need to make for your comic books before, let's say Sunday night, um, to make sure that you get the book you want when it comes in about a month. Some books are a little later than that. Some books are a little earlier, but about a month. So we'll get started with Lunar. If you see something you want, let us know. If you want to subscribe to it, you want to pre-order a specific cover. If you want to know more information about the book, you want a closer view of the picture, we can do all of those things. Happy to answer any questions. Um, but unless there's any special requests or questions about a specific book title, I'm just going to go through them unless there's something I want to spend a little more time on. But here we go. Absolute Batman 17 will get us started at the Lunar FOC, which is DC, Image, um, several other companies. Those are the two biggest, though. A cover is by Nick Dragata, B cover by Clayton Crane. This is, as you see there on the A cover, I believe the first Absolute Poison Ivy, certainly the first cover.
It is the first Absolute Poison Ivy, yes.
All right, Christopher. There's the C cover by Dan Panosian. And I like that Eric Canetti cover there on the right, the D cover. Um, I don't know, it's kind of gruesome, gross looking, but that looks fitting for an Absolute Poison Ivy.
I just want to talk about this book for a minute. We've gone through this
Yep.
before. Sorry, we've gone through this before with Absolute Bane. We've gone through this before with Absolute Joker. It's going to happen again here with Absolute Poison Ivy. The book's going to be hot. It's one cover or the other. Probably the A or the C cover are going to become really popular, and everybody's going to want one. It's going to fly off the shelves. You're going to have trouble finding them. They're going to be worth $10 or $15 on day one. So if you want this book and you want it for cover price, the way to be sure is to pre-order it. Just don't be surprised when it happens again, because Absolute breaks all the rules.
Yep. It's like the good old days when we were kids collecting comics and everybody's scrambling for everything. Here's the E cover, the 1 in 25 ratio. And then Adventure Time number 10. A cover by Nick Wynn. B cover by Corinth Boone. C cover is the Billy Teal sketch cover, blank cover. There's a 1 in 10 ratio by Ren Lindrews and a 1 in 20 ratio by Ben Sears. A 1 in 50 ratio by Nick Wynn. It's a black and white. Then we have Afterburn, Bad Blood number 4 of 4 from Red 5 Comics. All My Friends Are Dead, hardcover. And All My Friends Are Still Dead, another hardcover. Animan, hardcover. And then from Wake Comics by John Dolmian, the drummer from System of a Down. Essentia, number 32, the A cover by Carla Cohen. The B cover is a Virgin variant by Carla. It's the 1 in 25 ratio, and a signed Virgin variant is the 1 in 50 ratio.
I've never read this book, but boy, does it have beautiful covers.
It does have beautiful covers. The last couple of covers were done by Jim Lee and Arthur Adams. Back Issue Magazine, number 167, with a Spider Girl. I haven't seen her in a minute. And look in the background there, there's Saturn Girl, Sue Storm. Batman Gotham by Gaslight, a League for Justice hardcover.
That is $29.99 for that hardcover.
Collecting that miniseries. Batman Superman World's Finest number 48, the A cover by Dan Mora and the B cover by Mark Spears. Mark Spears likes drawing clowns anyway. It does a good Joker. C cover is by Adrian Gutierrez. And the D cover is by Megan Huang. It's kind of a cool cover.
It's the Crime Syndicate. I believe they're one of the alternate Earth versions of the Trinity: Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman.
Hmm. Cool. Oh, the one on the left there. Yeah. Sorry. Yep. Ultraman, Owlman. Yeah. Um, Batman: The Dark Knight Returns #1 facsimile reprint. The A cover there on the left, and then there's a B cover, a different Frank Miller cover.
That is new Frank Miller art on the B cover.
Then the C cover. Oh, it's cool. I hadn't seen that one, by Jim Lee. And then there is a foil variant. I'm gonna have to order me that Jim Lee one. I hadn't seen it. There's a blank variant, so you can draw your own cover. And then also on FOC, the Dark Knight Returns Compact Edition, collecting the whole series for only $9.99. Blades of the Guardians, Volume 1. Cats Rule the Earth, Tarot Coloring Book Trade Paperback. Catwalk Icons Book and Playing Cards Box Set. Catwoman #84, the A cover there by Sebastian Fiumara, the B cover by Frank Cho, and the C cover by Mahmoud Azrar. And the D cover by Scott Forbes. That Scott Forbes cover is very pretty. I'm a fan of Scott Forbes art. He's got a very soft yet beautiful style that works well for pretty ladies. College Try trade paperback. Creatures and Corridors hardcover from Gene Ha. It's a limited edition.
That is a $75 hardcover.
Cryptology magazine #9. Cute and Cozy Sticker Therapy trade paperback. The Damnation of Charlie Wormwood trade paperback. Darkness #3, A cover by Raymond Gay and the B cover by Brett Booth. I've been a fan of Brett Booth for a long time. It's nice to see him working regularly still on covers and other books. 1:10 ratio is a Virgin variant of the Raymond Gay cover, and the 1:25 is a Virgin of the Brett Booth variant. And there is a black and white 1:50 ratio of the Brett Booth cover. Death Fight Forever #1, A cover by Andrew McLean.
Because there's no image available, it did not show you the Darkwing Duck Omnibus hardcover. It is $69.99. It is on FOC. There's just no image, so it skips it. It is 248 pages hardcover.
Yeah, it's a I can't remember the title of it. You know that Darkly something or other.
I know it collects the original Darkwing Duck miniseries and the Disney Afternoon 1 through 10. Yeah.
We got some Darkwing Duck fans. I hope they're not going to miss out on that. Death Fight Forever, the B cover by Alexis Zirit, and the C cover is a 1:25 ratio by Dylan Burnett. Death Fight Forever #1. Death to Pachuco #5, final issue, A cover by Vanessa Del Rey, the B cover by Gonzo, and the C cover by Carmen Pizarro. Detective Comics 575 Facsimile, Part 1 of Year 2. I love this book. Alan Davis did the first part of it, and then Todd McFarlane came in and finished this story arc off. Great little story arc to.
And they're going to be
Do a
doing a
facsimile.
facsimile of this whole little run here.
Yeah. B covers a foil variant. C is a blank cardstock variant. And then Disney Mulan, Mulan's Adventure Journal, hardcover and trade paperback. Disney Pixar, The Art of Pixar hardcover. EC's Catacomb of Torment number 8, the A cover by Ariel Olivetti. B cover by Tom Fowler. C cover is a 1:10 ratio by Sean McManus. It's an easy homage cover. 1:20 is a black and white of the Tom Fowler cover, and there's a 1:50 ratio by Patricia Martin, the archive edition cover. Elvira in Monsterland hardcover and a softcover trade paperback.
$24.99 for the hardcover and $19.99 for the trade paperback.
Elvis trade paperback original graphic novel.
This one's $19.99.
End of Life, brand new Vertigo imprint, and the first is, I think this is the first new series from Vertigo this time around. End of Life.
I think the other one's coming out first, the one by Dennis Camp with the zombies.
Yeah. You're right. It was on FOC last week. But here's the A cover by Gerald Perrell. B cover by Sebastian Fiumara. C cover by Rafa Sandoval. D cover by Dave Johnson. E cover by Alvaro Martinez Bueno.
Those e-covers are going to connect across the whole full series of all the number ones of the new books from Vertigo.
That's cool. That's why you have I'm sure that's why there's so many different characters on that cover. Just covering different titles that will be in this series of connecting covers. The F cover for End of Life 1, the foil of the A cover, the Gerald Perrell cover. And then, this is interesting, Essentials hardcover, Volume 1, the Glenn Fabry limited edition variant hardcover, limited to 48 copies.
And it is $75.
That is highly limited. Only 48 copies. There may be allocations. Exquisite Corpses number 10, A cover by Michael Walsh, B cover by Mariana Ignazi. C cover is a Michael Walsh polybagged variant, comes polybagged with a card. Exquisite Corpses 10D, the stealth variant. Stealth because, as you see, you don't know it's an exquisite. It is an Exquisite Corpse comic. There's no title. 1:25 ratio variant by Sue Lee, and the 1:50 ratio variant by Annie Wu. Free Comic Book Day bundles, Dungeon Crawler Carl, Inanna, The Name She Lost, Stitch, Supernatural, World of Archie.
I will be getting the Free Comic Book Day questionnaires out to all subscribers next week.
So if you know of any that are coming out, you can let us, like the ones I just showed, and you do want it, let us know. But that questionnaire will cover everyone, and I'm sure the ones we've showed we will be getting some of those anyway for the store for Free Comic Book Day. But we can make sure that you get the ones you want. Feminism embroidered patch and an enamel pin. It's a cute little girl praying mantis there. Feral trade paperback volume 4. Flash number 27, getting a second print, part of the DCKO story. Floralicious trade paperback, a coloring frise.
A $12.99 adult coloring book.
Florida Hippopotamus Cocaine Massacre from Mad Cave Studios. The Laser Drug Force, huh? That B cover there by Mirka Andolfo is very interesting. Hey, the A cover by James Edward Clark is pretty interesting. Florida Hippopotamus Cocaine Massacre. number 1. Fur Force number 2 from Antarctic Press. And Furlough number 200 from Antarctic Press as well. The Holly Doherty Legend Dairy Run. That girl is a reindeer? Cow? I don't know. She's got hooves. There's a lunar exclusive virgin variant. And then Ghost Pepper number 8. A cover by Ludo Lullaby.
The Lunar exclusive is $9.99.
Thank you. The B cover on Ghost Pepper 8 by Daniel Warren Johnson. The C cover is a 1:10 ratio by Frederick Pham Chuang. And there's a 1:25 ratio by Michael Bowden. And a 1:50 by Danielle De Nicolo. G.I. Joe Deluxe Edition hardcover, Book 1, the direct market exclusive cover by Tom Riley, and then the regular cover is also by Tom Riley there on the right.
These are giant deluxe size books. They are $49.99 each.
And beautiful hardcovers, great way to read your Inner John Universe books. God Killer Trade Paperback Volume 1, Walk Among Us Part 1.
$9.99 for this trade.
Good as Dead number 6. Gunpowder Prophets number 5. A Hard Day's Night Hotel hardcover.
This
The
is
inside story
$115.
$115. Wow. Hot or Not hardcover. 20th Century Male Artists. Hunger hardcover, the Wolf Skulljack Limited Edition.
Hunger is a hardcover that is $75.
I Hate Fairyland number 40A, the A cover by Derek Loffman. The B cover is the uncensored version. And the C cover is a Scotty Young variant. She's seen better days. There is a If You Can't Smash It, Set It on Fire embroidered patch. It's a good motto to live by. There's also an enamel pin. And then a new edition of Invincible Trade Paperback, Volume 14. Invincible versus the PlayStation 5 Collector's Edition bundle. And then there's the PS5 Lunar Exclusive Standard Edition bundle.
The collector's edition is $109.99, whereas the standard edition is $59.99. These are available in comic book shops only for this edition, these special editions.
So PlayStation games in this version of this PlayStation game in comic shops only. Jack Kirby Collector Magazine, number 97. King Spawn, trade paperback, volume 7. Lenore, Curse of the BB Yaga, number 1. One shot. A cover by Roman Dirge. B cover by Kit Wallace. C cover, another Roman Dirge. And then Lionheart's trade paperback. Mandrake the Magician hardcover, Volume 1, The Complete Newspaper Dailies from 1934 to 1936. Volume 2 from 1936 to 1938. Volume 3, 38 and 39. Volume 4. And then Mark Spears Monsters number 9. A cover by Mark Spears, We Are All a Little Mad. The B cover is the Lady Dracula. C cover, Send in the Clowns. D cover, the Mark Spears Monsters Matinee 3D variant.
Just to be
And then
clear,
the 1 in
this
50.
matinee 3D variant, it is polybagged and contains a pair of 3D glasses.
Cool. So true 3D. Old style with the 3D glasses. That's cool. There's a 1 in 50, the Unholy Hour, and then Marvel Comics in the late 60s trade paperback. An issue by issue field guide.
That is $29.95.
Marvel Fitness Deck. MFKZ hardcover volume 5. Mom's Cancer hardcover anniversary edition. The Muppets Noir #1. A cover by Roger Langridge. Huh. It sounded like Watch Your Language. B cover by Declan Shalvey. C cover is a blank cover. I like that Shalvey cover.
This whole series
There's a
looks like a
blind.
lot of fun. And by the way, I'm muted, but I laughed at your joke.
Thank you. There's a blind bag variant. How much is this blind bag, Jason, and what's it have for us?
The blind bag is $15.99, and it is limited, and there may be allocations. The blind bag contains 2 limited editions of the issue, selected randomly from a range of variant covers exclusive to this offering, including a new original cover, colored blanks, and more.
Very cool. We have lots of our fans and customers and friends of the store here that love blind bags. So hopefully we'll have some of these. It really depends on your pre-orders. If enough people are pre-ordering this book, we'll make sure we get plenty of blind bags. If we get 2 pre-orders, we may hold back a little bit. There is a Roger Langridge metal virgin cover. Those metal covers are usually $100.
As is this one.
There is a 1 in 10 ratio Declan Shalvey line art, 1 in 15 Roger Langridge line art. That's all I hear now is Roger Langridge. 1 in 20 Declan Shalvey virgin cover, Roger Langridge virgin variant. Nemesis, the Warlock, definitive edition trade paperback volume 5 from 2000 AD, UK series.
This is $39.99. It is 240 pages.
News from the Fallout trade paperback from Chris Condon and Jeffrey Allen Love. Nightwing 135. A cover by Dexter Soy. B cover by Dave Johnson. C cover by Fabrizio De Tomaso. And then we have Ninja Kaiju hardcover. Unleashed from Paper Cuts. Hardcover and softcover. From the Master of Monsters, Mike Hoffman, Octavia Magazine #1, Mad Science and Sorcery.
That is an $8.95 magazine.
Our Soot-Stained Heart #3 from Mad Cave. The Phantom hardcover, volume 27 of the complete newspaper dailies, 1977 and 78. Volume 28 is $79.80. Volume 35. Please Kill My Enemies, embroidered patch and enamel pen. Quested, trade paperback volume 2 by Kit Wallace, and then the first print edition, which means that's the only time it'll have this cover, is by Ludo Lullaby.
They are both $17.99, and the first print edition is limited to 1,000 copies.
Questionnaires. What's that color? Hardcover. Rick and Morty 10th Anniversary Omnibus, Volume 3 hardcover. Robin, the Bronze Age Omnibus hardcover.
That is $125.
And I see Robin and Batgirl. Rogue Trooper, Blighty Valley hardcover by Garth Ennis. That is another UK book, British book from 2000 AD. Rogue Trooper When a GI Dies hardcover. Savage Sword of Conan Reforged number 3. This is the completely restored, remastered, and colored versions, reprints of the original Savage Sword of Conan magazine. There's a B cover by Earl Norham. There's also a Virgin variant of that. Save Now number 3, A cover by Thomas Giorello. The B cover by Matt Kent. There's a 1 in 20 ratio by Walter Simonson. Secrets of Jack Kirby trade paperback Methods and Techniques by Mike Hoffman.
That is $14.95 for that.
Learn how to draw like Jack Kirby. Chikara, the complete collection trade paperback.
That Shakara is 320 pages, and it is $39.99.
Here's a Shaman Kane number 1 from Antarctic Press, sci-fi. Shutter Magazine, issue 27. Skull Kickers trade paperback volume 1, a compact edition, or compact attack edition, volume 1 of Skull Kickers by Jim Zub. Space Ghost volume 2, Beware the Council of Doom hardcover, and a softcover trade paperback. Spawn Rat City issue 22, A cover by Yodere Sinar, and the B cover is by Von Randall. Spider-Man Cosmic Chaos trade paperback, a Mighty Marvel team-up. There's a Sprocket Goat Fuzzy patch. Star Wars Insider magazine number 236. A cover is the newsstand cover, and the B cover is the direct market edition. Super Science hardcover, volume 1, the Tula Lote limited edition.
This is $75 and limited to 400 copies.
Superman, the Kryptonite Spectrum hardcover. This is that book by the creative team that brings us Ice Cream Man.
This is what I'm excited for. It is $29.99. I'm going to be grabbing this hardcover.
Superman Unlimited number 10, A cover by Dave Johnson. The B cover is a connecting cover by Gillum March. C cover by Don Aguillo. The D cover is a Mike Choi variant. E cover by Fernando Blanco. And Terminator Metal number 5, the A cover by Declan Shalvey. I don't know, it doesn't look like that one would be too hard to draw. B cover by Bob Layton. C cover by Sebastian Perez. D cover by Reese Hannigan. There's a Reese Hannigan metal version as well. 1 in 10 ratio is a virgin variant by Reese Hannigan. 1 in 15 is a virgin by Perez. 1 in 20 is a virgin by Layton. 1 in 25 is a virgin by Declan Shalvey. There's a 1 in 5 black and white trade dress ratio variant by Perez. And then the Batman, Second Night number 3, A cover by Mike Perkins. Undercats number 24, A cover by Lucio
I just
Perillo.
want to mention that Batman Second Night also has a Mark Aspinall and a Stephanie Hans cover. We just don't have art for them yet.
Thank you, Jason. Thundercats 24, B cover by Declan Shalvey. I'm assuming there's probably a C cover, and it may even be by Jay Lee. It usually is.
It is.
No art on that. The D cover is by Emilio Piliu, and the E cover by Mannix. 1 in 10 virgin ratio by Mannix. 1 in 10 virgin ratio by Piliu. There's probably a 1 in 10 virgin ratio by Jay Lee. There's a 1 in 15 Declan Shalvey virgin. 1 in 15 Lucio Perillo virgin. A line art FOC bonus cover by Shalvey, and a virgin line art is a 1 in 7 ratio by Shalvey. Titans number 32, A cover by Pete Woods, B cover by Brad Walker, C cover by Kanan White, and then a Tripwire magazine from the Archive hardcover, Volume 1 comics. Also available in a softcover. And then the Tripwire Spring 2026 magazine, the Genre magazine. A brand new Universal Monsters book, Universal Monsters Phantom of the Opera number 1, A cover by Martin Simmons, B cover by Joshua Middleton. C cover is a 1 in 10 ratio by Anwita Cetria.
This
D
series
cover 1
is
in
written by
25.
Tyler Boss with art by Martin Simmons of Department of Truth.
Cool. Tyler Boss has started writing a few things here and there. He frequently or typically known as an artist, but he is indeed a writer as well.
He just did
This
You'll Do Bad Things, and that came out really well.
Yep. The D cover is the 1 in 25 ratio black and white version of Middleton's cover. 1 in 50 by Rosemary Valero O'Connell. And then there's a 1 in 75 by David Zalaski. And a 1 in 100 by Baldomar Rivas. And a blank sketch variant cover. Us versus Them hardcover. The Age of Indie Music and a Decade in New York, 2004 through 2014. Veil of Tears, number 2. Vampirella Archives Trade Paperback, Volume 3. Vampirella Armageddon, number 8, A cover by Matina. B cover by Lyrics. C cover by Linsner. D cover is a cosplay cover. The E cover is the Matina Metal Virgin cover. There's a 1 in 10 ratio cosplay virgin, 1 in 10 Linsner virgin, 1 in 15 Lyrics virgin, a 1 in 15 Matina virgin. Vampirella Dark Reflections trade paperback. Vampirus Carmilla, number 31 magazine. And issue 32 as well. Veil trade paperback, volume 1 of 4. The Temperature of Orange. This is by writer-artist Cottery, known for having a very pretty, soft, delicate style. Volume 2 is The Calming Noir. Volume 3 is Graceful White. And Veil, Volume 4, Transparent Burns.
And this is a full color manga series. They are $15.99 each, and it is only 4 parts. This is all 4 parts.
And you rarely ever get a manga in full color. It's usually just the deluxe editions, but this is a cool, fully colored. Walking Dead Deluxe number 131, A cover by David Finch, B cover by Charlie Adlard, C cover by Stefano Guadiano. White Sky number 1, A cover by Jean-Paul Mavinga, B cover by Eliza Ivanova. There is a blank cover The 1 in 25 ratio by Lowana Vecchio. Wonder Woman number 30, A cover by Jeff Spokes, B cover by David Nakayama, C cover by Dustin Nguyen, D cover by Christian Ward, E cover by Chrissy Zulo, and the F cover by Torrin Clark, the Black History Month variant. Wonder Woman Historia, the Amazon's Absolute Edition hardcover.
That is 296 pages and $100.
X-Men, My Mighty Marvel First Book hardcover. You Have Been Catcalled. What Do You Do? Embroidered patch and sticker. And that's it. The story on that one looks pretty good. Let's hop over to Penguin Random House and see what comics they have in store for us. First off, the one I'm looking forward to most this year, The Adventures of Tubby Nugget, Escape from Nuggetville.
That one is going to go hardcore.
Yeah, Tubby is one of my favorite characters I've never heard of. Amazing Spider-Man Venom. I'm still here. Yeah. Amazing Spider-Man Venom Death Spiral number 1. This one shot kicks off the Spider-Man and Venom crossover event, Death Spiral. There's the Dave Raposa variant. And there on the left is the 1 in 25 ratio. It's a version of that cover. On the left is the Ivan Coelho connecting variant. It said it's a 9-part connecting series. There's the Todd McFarlane toy variant on the left. And then the Scon Venom variant on the right. There's the Virgin Scon on the left. It's a 1 in 100 ratio. And then the Stonehouse Carnage variant. The 1 in 50. How much Virgin A cover? That's the 1 in 25. Jason, can you make a note to get Christopher a quote on that one? Or maybe he'll just give you a quote. This 1 in
I'll
50.
get it, no problem.
This 1 in 50 Virgin ratio is the Virgin of the Stonehouse cover. And then the main cover, the A cover there on the right, is the Spider-Man Venom Death Spiral number 1 cover by Ed McGuinness. We have American Caper number 4. Main cover by Tyler Boss. The B cover by David Lapham. Avatar Bioluminescent Coloring Book, the officially licensed glow-in-the-dark coloring book. And we have Samanga, The Barbarian's Bride, Volume 6, for $14.99. Beauty, number 4, from Ignition Press and Jeremy Hahn. There's the A cover, the B cover by Emanuela Lupacino. Becoming a Princess Knight and Working at a Yuri Brothel, Volume 5. Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees, Rite of Spring, number 6. The A cover by Patrick Horvath. The B cover is the Tony Fleecs movie homage variant. C cover is a Dr. Seuss homage by Elizabeth Beals. The 1 in 10 ratio is a version of the Horvath cover. 1 in 25 is a black and white version of the Tony Fleecs cover. And the 1 in 50 is a version of the Beals cover. Black Panther Intergalactic number 3. It's the main cover. Here we have the ACO variant and the Marvel Cosmic Invasion variant. New from Ignition, Bloodland number 2. A cover by Mac Chater, B cover by Jeremy Hahn. From Boom Studios, Briar, Knight's Terror number 3. The A cover by Linz, the B cover, really pretty cover by Puebla. And the 1:10 ratio is a Virgin variant of that Puebla cover. There is also a unlimited variant, the full art version of the A cover. Graveyard of Captain Henry and the Graveyard of Time number 4 from the World of Hellboy. Main cover by Bruzik. The B cover by Michael Kaluta. I don't see his art much anymore. He's fantastic. Daybreak by Moose Sup. Disney's Frozen Ever After. Disney Mystery Coloring Pixar. Disney Mystery Coloring Princesses. Dungeons of Doom number 1, the Area Anandito second print ratio. Oops, I must have clicked on that. And there's the second print cover on the right, the regular. Marvel's The End 2099. Number 3, the ACO variant on the left, the Ken Lashley Battle variant on the right. And the main cover there on the left. Failure Frame. I became the strongest and annihilated everything with low-level spells. Light Novel Volume 13. Fluffy Cafe in Another World. Volume 1. Godzilla Kaisei Era number 8, the A cover by Prasetya. B cover by Uribe. Then we have a 1:15 ratio, the DeMartinez Godzilla Raids Again poster homage cover. Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation, Mo Dao Zushi, Volume 4, deluxe hardcover. Gunsmith Cats, First Omnibus Volume 2. Hello Darkness, number 19, A cover by Puebla, B cover by Jenny Frizen. C cover is a Virgin variant by Riley Rosmo. There's a 1:10 Virgin ratio by Puebla. 1:20 Virgin ratio by Mercado. There is also a FOC reveal, which is the trade dress version of the Mercado cover. His Little Amber, Volume 1. Hooligans, Volume 2. Hulk Smash Everything, number 3, sorry. And then the 1:25 ratio by Mike Del Mundo. And a Patrick Boutin variant cover. The Husky and His White Cat Shizun. Erha Hi Te De Bai Mao Shizun novel, Volume 11,
Well done.
Special Edition. Thank you. I was just guessing. And then there's the regular edition. I think I turned my childhood friend into a girl. Volume 10. It happens. Infernal Hulk number 4 and the Aereo Anandito Hell's Kitchen variant there on the right. 1:25 ratio by Mike McCone. There's a Tony Daniel variant on the right. That's kind of cool looking. I like that one. Look at all those different colored Hulk hands on that
Yeah,
ratio
that's
cover. That's
really
neat.
cool, and I liked it a lot.
Yeah. Blue Hulk, Red Hulk, Green Hulk. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. Inglorious X-Force number 2. And then that Fan Yang variant cover featuring Domino is it's spectacular.
That's my cover of the week right there. Is that cover? That is amazing.
Yeah, it's just glorious. Not inglorious. The glorious Domino on Inglorious X-Force, and there is a 1 in 100 ratio that is a virgin variant of that. And the Ian Churchill Marvel Comics presents, and they're not even showing us what comic Cable is reading. Maybe they'll show us on the actual comic when it comes out. There's the Jason Burrows variant, and then a 1 in 25 ratio is by Philip Tan. He's a fantastic artist. There is a Stefano Caselli variant, and then Iron Man number 2. Iron Man number 1 hasn't come out yet, right?
No, it hasn't.
Inglorious X-Force number 1's already come out, and we get the number 2. I'm a little concerned that Iron Man 2 is on FOC, and I haven't even gotten to read Iron Man 1 yet. There's the 1 in 25 ratio by Aiko, and then the David Nakayama color block red variant. I guess I'm concerned because I'm really, really looking forward to this title by Joshua Williamson. Everything he writes, which is typically at DC, is fantastic. And I'm really excited to see what he'll do for Iron Man.
You mean because it's been a long time since Iron Man's had a top tier writer on its book?
Yes, absolutely. And Joshua Williamson is killing it for DC and has been for years with Superman, Justice League. I mean, he's writing GI Joe now, which is fantastic, and Iron Man now. I'm very hopeful. There's a Eric Larson variant. That's kind of cool. I like Larson. And there is the Ryan Stegman cover. There is a Scotty Young 4-part connecting cover. This is part 2. There's the Steve Scroce Dread Knight variant. And then It Takes More Than a Pretty Face to Fall in Love, Volume 5. Just Between Us, a graphic novel and a hardcover. Kaiju Gaga, The Killer, Affairs of the State, Book 2 hardcover. And Kaiju Gaga is a choose-your-own-adventure.
My understanding is that was almost Grogu's name, but they decided to go with Grogu instead of Kaiju Gaga.
I like Kaiju Gaga. Master Gaga. 1 in 25 ratio on Null, number 1. Second printing. It's a virgin cover by Ivan Coelho, and then the just the normal second print of Null number 1 is a non-foil version of the Mike Walsh foil cover. That was the first print. Koroba, The Case of the Missing Kolo, hardcover and softcover. From Hellboy, Lands Unknown, The Skinless Man. And their B cover is by Mike Mignola. And this poor man is skinless. Issue 1 of a 2-issue mini. The Legend of Dororo and Hyakimaru. Hyakimaru, there we go. Dororo and Hyakimaru, Volume 11. Manga cards display for $200, Jason. We need a few of those, huh? Marvel Comic Box, The Amazing Spider-Man Spider-Versity, and Marvel Graphic Comic Box, The Legacy of Captain Marvel. Oh, I like that one. I need one of those. I didn't know about this one. Minecraft, The Tournament, Devon Saunders. Moon Knight, Fist of Khonshu, Volume 3. We're out of here. That sounds about right, Matt. Thanks for the heads up, though. Mortal Thor, number 7. Then on the right.
If we're all still here Wednesday.
Not frozen solid. The Aereo Anandito Hell's Kitchen variant. Actually, if Iron Man number 1, that means it's probably sitting on my coffee table right in front of me. I could read it tonight and let y'all know if it's any good. Mortal Thor number 7. The Marvel Cosmic Invasion variant featuring Beta Ray Bill. Love that guy. The Sergio Davila variant there on the right. That's the final art because it's still waiting to be colored. My favorite VTuber is Scary in real life. Volume 1 by Ryo Yorima. My girlfriend cheated on me, and now my flirty underclassman won't leave me alone. Light novel, Volume 1. Yeah, it happens. It happens. Nerd Inferno. The Essential. Evan Dorkin. Evan Dorkin of Milk and Cheese, and Evan Dorkin of... he's got a TV show that was a big hit that people went crazy for. I can't remember. Anyway, The Essential Evan Dorkin, trade paperback, $34.99. Plants vs. Zombies, the Garden Warfare Trilogy box set.
I didn't even know about Welcome to Eltingville, apparently it's that show.
That's it. Yep. I couldn't think of it. That was based on a comic book, and he just show Welcome to Eltingville, and people have loved it and been looking for the comics. The comics have just skyrocketed in value. But typical of an Evan Dorkin indie title like that, they're probably also very hard to find because I had never heard of the comic. Pop Manga Paint and Ink coloring book. Power Rangers Prime number 15. I think this might be the final issue. If not, it's coming up soon. There's a really cool B cover by Rowan Maw, and then a Virgin variant is the 1:10 ratio. 1:15 Virgin variant by Miguel Mercado. There's a 1:25 Virgin variant by Tomaselli. Oh, wow. I love that FOC reveal cover. Ito is an artist that I've just now starting to see more and more of. Amazing artist.
Yeah, I saw a book recently that he did the 1 in 25 or something, and it was so good. I thought it was worth investing in.
He also did the exclusive cover for I forget who, but it's the trade paperback of Ghost Pepper. He did an exclusive variant cover for the Ghost Pepper trade paperback Volume 1, and it's now selling for like $300 and $400.
Wow.
Power Rangers Prime 15, the Unlimited variant, is a Virgin by Griffith. And then Volume 3 trade paperback is $18.99. Powers 25, Issue 6, A cover by Michael Avon Oming. B cover by Stan Sakai, of all people. And oh my goodness, they're investigating the murder of Usagi Yojimbo. Might need to get that. John might need to get that, I'm sure. Predator Bloodshed, number 1. New Predator series. The A cover by Ken Lashley. There's the Dan Panosian variant on the left, and the Virgin is the 1:50 ratio. There's also a 1 in 25 ratio variant by Doily. And then Psylocke Ninja number 2. The face-off everybody wants to see by Derek Chu. Psylocke and Elektra. Because as you can see, Psylocke totally ripped off Elektra's look. And then made it look better, and that really pissed off Elektra.
Hey.
Inyuk Lee versus Elektra. That's not Inyuk Lee, that's Psylocke. The 1 in 25 ratio by Jani Caballero. That's a beautiful cover. There's the Joshua Sway cover.
This is
and
my
the 1
second
in 50,
best cover of the week, this Joshua Swaby here.
the 1 in 50 ratio is a Virgin variant of the Sway cover. Ricky Yagawa variant cover on the left, and then we have a Punisher and Fury Max by Garth Ennis Omnibus for $100, and the cover there by Dave Johnson, and the variant direct market only cover is by Jason Burrows. Reincarnated as a Dragon Hatchling light novel, volume 13. Rogue number 2. There's the main cover by David Nakayama. Right is the Carmen Carnero variant. We have a 1 in 25 variant by Marco Ferrari. Mihan. The Yasmin Putri cover there on the right, I think, is gorgeous. I'm becoming a bigger and bigger fan of Yasmin Putri. And there is a Virgin variant for the 1 in 50 ratio. And then a ROM Epic Collection Trade Paperback, the original Marvel Years, Volume 4. What a cool Bill Sienkiewicz cover. $49.99. Skeleton Knight in Another World manga, Volume 14. Sorcerer Supreme number 3. Cool lyrics cover. Sorcerer Supreme 3 David Nakayama cover there on the left, and then a Virgin variant is the 1 in 50 ratio. Our 1 in 25 ratio is by Marguerite Sauvage. Can you show the Ito cover again that we showed a little while ago? The Power Rangers Prime? Sure. For you, Jerry? Absolutely. Let's get a nice close-up of it.
I think Power Rangers or not, we need to have some of these in the shop. That's great.
You mean whether we're Power Rangers or not? Because I'm not a Power Ranger. But we'll still get some of these in the shop because that's a beautiful cover. I assumed you were, Jerry.
Yeah, we
What
just
do you mean,
assumed anyway.
Put you down for being a Power Ranger?
Yep, I chose the Pink Ranger for him since it's also the color of the cover.
Okay, the 1 in 25 ratio by Marguerite Sauvage on Sorcerer Supreme 3. And then there's a Russell Dauterman cover as well. And then there are 36 more covers to see, starting with Spider-Man and Wolverine number 10. Carrie Andrews still doing the art on this book. Most of the art. He's had a couple of fill-in substitutes, but thanks, Jerry. You can rest assured I'll come up with something stupid. Mark Guggenheim's writing on this has been great. Carrie Andrews' art is solid as always. Great covers. I love that cover there on the left. And then we've got a really cool Gerardo Sandoval cover on the right, who he has actually done the fill-in art on a couple of issues. Hey, Spider-Man Worlds Collide trade paperback. This is one of those Marvel Premiere Compact collections by Brian Michael Bendis and Sarah Pichelli. $14.99. And then, hardcover omnibus book of the week, SpongeBob SquarePants: The Art of an Undersea World, $49.99. Stimulus, Tom Coker, Daniel Friedman, Robert Samelin, Stefano Rialdini, Filia Bratukin, a $22.99 paperback from Dark Horse Comics. It sounded like an interesting superhero amalgam read type thing. I say
Yeah, I keep
amalgam,
going
just
back and forth on getting it. It looks so interesting to me.
yeah, huge superhero crossover thing with all new characters. Just a big event in this standalone. So many different creators in the book as well. Sweet Heat Before Falling in Love, Volume 4. The CEO and His Fated Omega. TMNT X Godzilla, number 4. A cover by Pei, B cover by Ba, C cover by U, E cover by A, no, C covered by Jorge Corona, and then there's a 1 in 25 ratio, which is a Virgin Corona cover. Casey Jones, number 5. A cover by Nahulpan, B cover by Sheriel. And then there is a Virgin variant. It's a 1 in 25 ratio of the Sheriel cover. Time Stop Hero, Volume 14. Tomb Raider, Colossal Collection, Volume 3. $99. Touched by a Demon, number 2. You should tell an adult about that. A cover by Kristen Goodsnook. Twilight Zone, number 5. A cover by Hack. B cover by Francavilla, which is a connecting cover. And then we have a 1 in 15 ratio variant by Marazzo. Ultimate Wolverine number 13, second print. There's the Ben Sue cover. Second print. And then the 1 in 25 ratio of this second print, Ultimate Wolverine 13, is the non-virgin Virgin Sandoval cover that was originally a... it was originally a foil cover, sorry. It's not a foil now. Ultimates number 21. There's the main cover by DK Ruan. There's the 1 in 25 ratio by David Marquez. And then the Inhyuk Lee Ultimate Special variant.
So is this the premiere of Ultimate Ghost Rider? And why are we still having premieres if this universe is going to end? There's something going on here.
Dunno. But the announcement is that with Ultimate Endgame issue 4 or Ultimate Endgame finale is the end of the Ultimate Universe. So we shall see. Ultimates number 21, the Pere Perez variant. On the left there, then Valiant Beyond, all new Harbinger number 5. It Never Stops, part 2. A cover by Ponce. B cover by Kotian. C cover is a Ponce Virgin. And D cover is a Kotian full art Virgin.
I still don't fully
Tales
believe
of...
it, Jerry.
Yeah. Well, if they are indeed ending it, and the way the Captain America story is being told in the current series, I could see some sort of amalgamized hard reboot of the Marvel universe with them combining the universes. I don't know. Well, I hope not that, but who knows? Valiant Beyond Tales of the Shadow Man #6. Ghosts of the Bayou 3. Cover A by Sabatini. B cover by Asimore. C cover is a full art variant by Sabatini. And then the D cover is a full art of the Asimore. Weaving Shaw by Hiba Awasiti. $30 hardcover. Wiccan Witches Road #3. It's the main cover by Lucas Wernick, and then a Peach Momoko variant. And we get 12 more. This is the book I'm I guess looking forward to. A little excited about. I'm a big X-Men fan, always curious to see what's coming up next. X-Men United. Connecting A and connecting B covers. Of course, they put them on the wrong sides. But as you can see, White Queen, Emma Frost, should be in the middle and on both covers if you swapped sides. What a just miss on putting those on the opposite sides. This cover, Derek Chu. Wow, I hadn't seen this one yet. It's been no art so far. That's fantastic. I wish I liked White Queen more, but he does a great White Queen, and then they do a Virgin variant treatment for the 1:100 ratio. So many good covers on this one. The 1:25 Emma Lupacino cover, then a Luciano Vecchio variant cover. I like that Matteo Lolli foil cover. Mike Del Mundo with Wolverine as a crossing guard cover.
Does
Not
he have
my favorite.
Does he have pants on?
Of course he does, Jason. There's children. That Peach Momoko cover is really pretty. That Scotty Young cover is... Oh, okay, so Wolverine was a crossing guard, and then here he's a teacher. I get it. Wolverine at school. Tiago De Palma Gray Matter Lane variant on the left. Really pretty Scott Forbes cover there on the right. And that is it. That's everything, guys. If you see anything you want, or if you're watching this back later on YouTube and see something you want, please reach out to us here on Discord, through YouTube, our website, Facebook, Instagram. So many different ways to reach us. Let us know what you'd like. We can get your pre-orders in. We can get you your subscriptions added to your folder. We can ship you your comics. Lots of different ways we can help you out.
Show, Chris.
Thanks for being with us.